ordered from MJ Truth. The most hard-working president. Oh, President Trump made it home safely. Thank you, God.
Thank you, Mr. President. Like in the old, just a lot heavier.
So your message to people of documentary?
Well, it's just a message of unity when you look at what we've just seen. It's great unity, great faith. They're incredible people with a tremendous leader who's a friend of mine. Thank you very much.
President Trump at the Abrahamic Family House in Abu Dhabi. This was posted by the White House. Beautiful. It's like a church.
Mr. President, are you disappointed in the level of the delegation that the Russians sent to Turkey?
I don't know anything about it. I'm not disappointed in anything. Who are you from?
BBC News.
I'm not disappointed. Why would I be disappointed? We just took in $4 trillion, and he says, are you disappointed about a delegation? I know nothing about a delegation. I haven't even checked. Look, nothing's going to happen until Putin and I get together, okay? And obviously he wasn't going to go. He was going to go, but he thought I was going to go. He wasn't going if I wasn't there. And I don't believe anything's going to happen, whether you like it or not, until he and I get together. But we're going to have to get it solved because too many people are dying. Thank you. You're going to land right now. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
We will oppose illegal migration. We will stop the anti-American change in Europe.
Będziemy opierać się nielegalnej imigracji i będziemy opierać się antyamerykańskiej polityce w Europie.
Donald Trump! Donald Trump!
Donald Trump! Donald Trump! Donald Trump! Donald Trump! Donald Trump!
Donald Trump is not just a person, he is a symbol of freedom that will cover all the free world.
Donald Trump lost in an election and was nearly murdered. Yet he will go down possibly as the greatest president the United States of America has ever known. God allowed the 2020 election so Donald Trump could go home and sit on it for 4 years and determine how he would do things different in his second term. He would get to figure out what rhinos he would kick out of his administration and how no politicians would be allowed in his second term. Only businessmen, only patriots, only people who loved America. He allowed Donald Trump to almost be murdered to show Donald Trump how life is so fragile, how life is a gift every day, and how he needed to trust in the Lord Jesus Christ for his future. None of us know what tomorrow brings, but we know who holds the keys to tomorrow. That's God Almighty himself. Making America great again is awfully fun to watch.
President Trump must be pissed right now, and quite honestly, I don't blame him. Imagine going to these countries that are not supposed to be anywhere near the level that we are and seeing the most magnificent things, the most beautiful buildings, the architecture plans for cities of the future, and all that wonderful stuff. Knowing that you have to come back to a country that has borderline third world airports. Have you ever been to Newark Airport? That's a shithole. You got a country that people are arguing about what people can identify as. While other countries are moving so far ahead at such a fast pace, and if you don't agree with me, you really should go to these countries and see what they're doing. There is a potent difference in the infrastructure of those countries compared to the infrastructure of what is supposed to be the world's superpower. Flip side of the argument is those cities are all built by peasants. Literal peasants, people that move there in hopes of finding a good job that pays well, and essentially they get there, they take their passports away, barely pay them anything, and have them live in the slums. They're built by peasants, just like every other great civilization and nation throughout the history of the world. Rome, Greece, Egypt, all of them. Built by peasants. And peasants are never remembered. Yeah, it's fucked.
You're an amazing country. You're a rich country. You can have your choice, but I know you'll never leave my side. And you know the special relationship that we have and our country has. We have now, I think, substantially over $10 trillion of investment. And now when I add the $1.4 trillion, we easily break that number. We really appreciate your confidence and an investment. That's your biggest investment that you've ever made. And we really appreciate it. And we're going to treat you very, as you should be, magnificently. And you're a magnificent man, and it's an honor to be with you. Two countries also agreed to create a path for UAE to buy some of the world's most advanced AI semiconductors from American companies. It's a very big contract. This will generate billions and billions of dollars in business and accelerate the UAE's plans to become a really major player in artificial intelligence. So it's a great tribute to the job you've done here. Proud to be representing the United States of America, and thank you all for being here. It's a true privilege to visit your country, special country, and gather as friends. I'm honored to be the first American president ever to officially visit. To the Emir, to the royal family, and to this entire nation, congratulations on a spectacular job. As president, I'm proud that our growing friendship is blossoming into a full-fledged economic and security partnership. We're setting records on this trip. We're bringing a lot of investment back into the United States of America. It will be well over $10 trillion. I want to thank Your Highness for helping with that number. You know you can count on us, and you know that it's going to be a great investment for you. So tonight, let us give thanks for the blessings of this friendship. We have a great friendship. I want to wish peace to the Emir and to all Qataris. Working together, we can help the entire region unlock its potential. So I just want to say it's an honor to be with you.
Forwarded from Ghost Patriot on Telegram. We, the people, want arrests. We, the people, want prosecutions. We, the people, want convictions. These people have done so many evil things, and they're not arrested. But if you did that, or if I did that to another human being, you would be arrested straight away. Donaldo Trumpo. Trump was right about everything. Quoted from W.H. Grandpa. The Secret Service are raiding houses of influencers calling for the assassination of Donald Trump. WHG.
The timing of this, I'm very, very, very encouraged by it. In fact, I'm almost excited to the point where I see many, many things coming together. We do know that obviously the Golden Dragon and the dragons themselves have offered tremendous amounts of gold and money to the RV to make this thing happen. But I do believe that Trump wants to make sure that he gets the credit and not just kowtowing to the Chinese for whatever way, or whatever reason, and make sure that we get out of this by bootstrapping. And I'm really excited about it because I see it close, real close. Now, whether it's going to happen this week, next week, or July, I have no idea. But we're coming up with the 250th anniversary of the founding of this nation, which I think is going to be a major, major event.
I do too. I do too. I mean, they already told us that they want to have 50-year gold trade. They want a hybrid gold system that they plan on. No, we're doing this by July 4th, 2020. I mean, they've told us. We know we're getting close. He thought on the Iranian real. I think as we get closer and closer to settlement, I think they would really like for Iran to go at the same time. What do you think, Mr. C?
I think that's why Trump is pressing him so hard to get this done. I think when the RV occurs, it's going to be a seamless transition rollover, basically. I think it's going to involve many, if not all, of the major currencies around the world.
Which includes Iran. And it kind of gives us a segue in for Jason's question. How would a double dip be prevented by the bank if the currencies don't go in the same basket?
I think that's the reason why they wanted to go in the same basket, all in one shot.
Mark, you mentioned the other day that we might get notifications before the rates even go on Forex. Kuwait, you did. So those with WISE accounts won't necessarily be the first to see the change. I hadn't thought about that one. What do you think, Mr. C? Do you think there's a chance they will try to bring us in quietly before they announce to the world new changes or new rates?
I don't see how they can do that. Operationally, they got to pull a plug on the corporation and take care of the purple ox and all that, and then make the RV change. I don't see how they can bring it out in piecemeal.
In today's interconnected world, I think they would have a very difficult time doing it the way they did before.
Yeah.
Because it's not like they can really shut down all communications in and out of the region or the country for 10 days. They'd have a tough time doing that for more than 2 or 3 hours.
Remember Kuwait. In Kuwait, we did not have internet big time at that point. I remember doing all of our contracts on fax. So we didn't have to worry about it then.
Yep. You nailed it. I don't think they could hide it. I just don't see it going that way. The more thought I give it, it just doesn't make any sense.
U.S. inflation slowing, I should say, to its lowest rate in more than 4 years. That, according to April's Consumer Price Index report. It's an unexpected and very welcome development that's defying economists' expectations amid President Trump's ongoing trade war. Let's go live right now to CNN business and politics correspondent Vanessa Yurkevich, who's watching all of this in New York. Vanessa, walk us through this morning's report. Where do things stand?
Encouraging signs, Wolf. Inflation continuing to move in the right direction, cooling on an annual basis to 2.3%. Cooling on an annual basis to 2.3%.
Francis Hadlocon posted on X. Same date, I heard from different sources. May 18, the setup. May 19, the flip. Iraq whispers new republic. Iran signals surrender for sanctions relief. Syria quietly positioned to re-enter Forex stage. Treasury pivots. CME, XRP futures go live. This isn't chaos, it's coordination. The liquidity switch has a date. Forwarded from Bioclandestine. Let's go. Big picture for a moment. Can you see the strategic value in arresting people after Trump secures peace deals? After Trump brings peace in the Middle East and stops Russia-Ukraine, he will have near unlimited political ammunition and the trust of the American people. It's easy for all of us who are aware of what's going on to demand a reckoning, but there are millions of people who have zero idea what's going on and are still unsure about Trump. Millions of them still believe he is actually Hitler because that's what the TV told them. But once Trump ends these conflicts and proves he is the peacemaker, the overwhelming majority of the public will have no choice but to admit Trump is not the monster the Dems MSM said he was. Trump will then have the optics and munition to do whatever he wants, and much more of the public will be on his side. Securing peace deals is not about security, it's about optics. Forwarded from Donald J. Trump. Republicans must unite behind the one big, beautiful bill. Not only does it cut taxes for all Americans, but it will kick millions of illegal aliens off of Medicaid to protect it for those who are the ones in real need. The country will suffer greatly without this legislation. With their taxes going up 65%, it will be blamed on the Democrats. But that doesn't help our voters. We don't need grandstanders in the Republican Party. Stop talking and get it done. It is time to fix the mess that Biden and the Democrats gave us. Thank you for your attention to this matter. Forwarded from Donald J. Trump. I see that highly overrated Bruce Springsteen goes to a foreign country to speak badly about the President of the United States. Never liked him, never liked his music or his radical left politics, and importantly, he's not a talented guy. Just a pushy, obnoxious jerk who fervently supported crooked Joe Biden, a mentally incompetent fool, and our worst ever president who came close to destroying our country. If I wasn't elected, it would have gone by now. Sleepy Joe didn't have a clue as to what he was doing, but Springsteen is dumb as a rock and couldn't see what was going on, or could he? Which is even worse. This dried out prune of a rocker, his skin is all atrophied, ought to keep his mouth shut until he gets back into the country. That's just standard fare. Then we'll all see how it goes for him. Dan Scavino Jr. on X. Shh, don't tell the Dems that Mar-a-Lago is closed as they pay to fly banners overhead. They really are such losers. 9:47 p.m. 05/15/25. Scavino says Dems are wasting their money. Yeah, we seen that. Donald J. Trump on Truth. The Supreme Court is being played by the radical left losers who have no support. The public hates them, and their only hope is the intimidation of the court itself. We can't let that happen to our country. Hang tight, everyone. Trump has this. Forwarded from Fletch17. Matt Van Swol posted on X. Alert, breaking. The Trump administration has just approved a mind-blowing $225 million to rebuild homes, roads, and bridges in Asheville, North Carolina. Promises kept. The Great Unveiling, a storm across the global stage, the calm before the boom. The digital realm is ablaze. From encrypted clues to political chess moves, something monumental brews beneath the surface. The air is thick, not with silence, but anticipation, drops, timestamps, mirrored messages, financial shifts, cryptic movements. They all whisper, it's coming. This isn't chaos, it's coordination. Geopolitical alchemy, Trump's return to the arena. Trump is moving through the Middle East like a ghost with purpose. From Riyadh to UAE, whispers emerge of a restructured alliance with Saudi, Iraq, and even Syria in the mix. Trump and UAE, we're leaving tomorrow morning to an almost unknown destination. Translation, it's showtime. Syria, after 45 years out of the global financial grid, is allegedly being prepped for re-entry. The signal, sanctions loosening, currency about to revalue. Iran's soft surrender, reports hint they may sign a nuclear deal to unlock the economic floodgates. Russia and China edged out as the US flips old foes into new partners. The game board is being reset. Zelensky, irrelevant until Trump and Putin meet. Nothing is going to happen until Putin and I get together, Trump allegedly said. What does that mean? Simple. The world war ends when they say it ends. The financial flip, the liquidity switch is imminent. XRP, CME, futures go live May 19. May 18 to 19, the switch date, mentioned across countless posts and decoded drops. Iraq, Iran, Syria, all aligned to re-enter the global financial system. The riddles, the horses, the castle, the purple carpet, these aren't just metaphors. They are symbols of transition from old guard to sovereign rebirth. Iraq whispers, new republic. Forex watchers anticipate pre-Forex notifications for a global currency revaluation RV. All signs point to Memorial Day as the kickoff of America's 250th year, the rebirth. The PSYOP and show, Q codes, timestamps, and the scripted awakening. Dan Scavino drops a Phil Collins performance clip in the air tonight. Timestamps 4:55, Q drop 4:55, Q drop 8:08. It's not random, it's ritualized messaging. The decode. Did you count the spaces? Timestamps have meaning. This is not just performance, it's activation. Joe Rambo clarifies, Donald Trump, have made moves so we can put the government on pause. We are running a multi-layered PSYOP to deroot corruption globally. This is the show. This is the plan. It had to be this way. The battle for narrative. Who controls reality? Embassy is silent. X becomes the true battlefield. Trump doesn't exist. The character dies. Obliterate the deep state. They must be shown, not told. From memes to military shifts, from golf summits to digital breadcrumbs, we are witnessing the great narrative war. Control the story, control the people. Summits, signals, and sovereignty. Iraq calls for Trump to attend. Saudi sends only a deputy, no trust yet. MBS keeps his hand close. And yet, under the surface, leaders move, currencies shift, people watch. A liquidity switch, a new republic, a purple carpet rolling out. What comes now? We are 100% reaching precipice. It's glorious. What a time to be alive. This isn't about Trump alone. It's about humanity reclaiming its will. From Baghdad to DC, from XRP to IQD, from PSYOP to prophecy, the field is vibrating. Feel the frequency. Follow the signal. Know the timing. Because what's in the air tonight is not just a storm. It's the great unveiling. Posted by Nautica on X. King of Kings, the return of the Emperor. Donald J. Trump has just completed the most symbolically potent diplomatic tour of the modern era. From the Gulf to the Mediterranean, from military corridors to royal halls, he was welcomed not with protocol, but with pageantry. Not as a politician, but as something far greater. Saw dancers, hear rituals, ceremonial guards, purple carpets, and trillions in commitments. These were not gestures of courtesy, these were covenants. Trump was not received as a guest, he was enthroned as a restorer. In each encounter, ancestral rites spoke louder than press releases. The ancient welcomed the modern. Tradition bowed to sovereignty. At every stop, the message was clear. He is the one we trust now. Not a single speech needed to declare it. The salutes, the honors, the sacred gestures, all pointed to a new reality, unfolding in front of those who could see. The world is being reordered openly, unmistakably. Peace initiatives that were once unthinkable are now in motion. Trade routes are being redrawn. Alliances are forming not through coercion but conviction. Influence is shifting from unelected tables to ancient thrones. And at the center of it stands one man, the kingmaker, the builder, the chosen. He is not just a president, he is the executor of the reset, the guardian of the contract, the torchbearer for the nations, and the exchequer of the world. When generals salute and monarchs rise, when ancient rights are revived for one man, it is no longer politics, it is prophecy. The crown has no need to speak, it has already moved. The king has returned, and the world knows it. Forwarded by Melanastasia Romanov. While everyone is entertained watching fake news or media, our Commander-in-Chief Donald J. Trump Elon Musk and the Prince of Saudi Arabia make a mega deal for the future of Gaia, which is the official level entry of Nazara, Jazara, QFS, and the new technologies for a near future for all humanity. They bring prosperity and abundance for Gaia, and also the new technologies that are teleportation, holographic medical beds, replicators. Thanks to Elon Musk's Starlink satellites, quantum cards and quantum mobiles will also enter. The golden age begins. That is, Jazara begins worldwide, Nazara, United States. All thanks to the agreement between Trump, Elon Musk, and the Prince of Saudi Arabia. Posted by @Grand Despera Somo Close Lagitos. I don't know if I got that right. Forwarded from TraderGirlQ channel. Freedom Forever, V for Vendetta, March 17. From and including Friday, March 17, 2006, to but not including Saturday, May 17, 2025. Result, 7,001 days. It is 7,001 days from the start date to the end date, but not including the end date. Over 19 years, 2 months excluding the end date, or 230 months excluding the end date. A reminder, May 17 is exactly 7,001 days, or 230 months from the release date of V for Vendetta. May 1st is 17 days from May 17, and it is also the birthday of the Empire State Building. The Empire is about to fall. Get ready for the nuclear catalyst. Iraq releases a new video showcasing the capital Baghdad on the occasion of the upcoming Arab Summit in Baghdad. This was reported by Melania Stasia Romanov. Jack Straw on X posted 8:38 p.m. May 14, 2025. Holy shit, Batman. Dan just posted this video on X at 15:07 Eastern, and it zooms in on this sign as the motorcade rolls past. I don't think it can get any more blatant than that. Dan Scavino. Majeed posted on X, 3:43 a.m. May 17, 2025. Dinar rate is already on Forex, loaded and ready to go, waiting for USA to flip the switch to the new financial system, hence Iraq releasing digital dinar. You will watch many systems collapse and rebuild that are not serving the collective good. Do not be fearful. This is a time of huge transition on Earth. Medical, financial, education, agriculture, It all must come into the light. Humanity has chosen. It is done.